Joe Girard sold 13,001 cars over the course of 15 years, and these weren't fleet sales, but these were individual car buyers. He holds the Guinness Book of World Records for being the greatest salesman, and in 1973 he sold 1,425 cars, and in 1 month he sold 174, and that's a record that still stands. Harvard Business Review spoke with Mr. Girard about overcoming personal hardship and how he created thousands of relationships, one person at a time. Now out of the car business, he speaks around the world about how to sell. The first question asked of him was, most car salespeople sell 4 or 5 cars a month, yet you average 6 or more sales per day. How in the world is that possible? His answer: when you bought a car from me, you didn't just get a car, you got me. I would break my back to service a customer, and I would rather service a customer than sell another car because it creates loyalty. After a few years, there was pandemonium outside my office. There were so many people waiting to see me. So I started seeing people by appointment only. And the reason people were willing to wait for an appointment rather than go buy from someone else right away is because they knew if they got a lemon, I would turn it into a peach. People are sick of sitting around in service departments, and when I was selling cars, my right-hand man would go to the service department while the customer's car was at the curb and get 3 or 4 mechanics to come right out with the toolbox and take care of the customer in 25 minutes. Sometimes they would install $15 or $20 worth of parts, a lot of money back then, and the customer would say, "How much do I owe you?" And I would say, "Nothing. I love you. Just come back." You get service like that, and where are you going to go next time? That's what makes business big. Word of mouth. If you create it, it'll make you. If you don't, it'll kill you. And the reason I could get the mechanics to come out right away is that I love them and I let them know. I made a deal with a nice Italian restaurant, and every third Wednesday I would take all the service people to dinner. The people who wrote up the service orders, the mechanics, the parts department, and everyone, I would eat with them and tell them how much I appreciated them, how much I love them. Once a year, I invited all the service people and their families over to a big barbecue at my house to eat with me and my family. This is something that all the executives should think about. There are service people in every company. They are the ones you wine and dine. Then the reporter asked, "Okay, you say you love your customers. What if they aren't so likable?" Joe Girard said, "It's like a marriage. You need to like each other, and if you treat people right, you will love them." I told my customers that I liked them, that I loved them all the time. It was a consistent statement I would make to my customers. I would send them a card every month with a different picture, a different greeting, and the card would say, "I like you." I would close a sale and I would say to my customer, "I love you." And I even gave them buttons that said, "I like you." People may have to wait for an appointment, but then when I was with them, I was with them, heart and soul. When I started, I wore my finger black dialing a rotary phone trying to get leads. And that night, that first night, when all the other salespeople had gone, I saw a customer walking in the door, and all I saw was a big bag of groceries walking toward me. I literally got down on my hands and knees and begged, and I made my first sale. The customer said that with everything they had bought over the years, insurance, houses, cars, they had never seen anyone beg like me. Then I borrowed $10 from my boss against my commission and bought food for my family. So the secret is I appreciate every person who bought from me so much. I would tell them, "I thank you, and my family thanks you, and I love you."